say I'm really sorry about the pause in my uploading schedule.
Hey guys, so I'm editing this video right now, and I actually just wanted to throw in that, don't mind the munchkin in the back, that this is a week old. So I filmed this last Saturday and I just wasn't able to get it up and uploaded. So I am finishing it today and it'll be up today. But it's just a little confusing because I talked about the week of, I think, this past week. So just in case if you're wondering, I haven't lost my mind. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and back to it. Bye.
This past month has been insanely crazy. If you refer to any of my other videos, I make mention of looking for work. And as it would be, I found work. I started working at Victoria's Secret. Excuse me. And mid doing that, I got really, really sick. But, you know, can't be sick starting a new job. So that was just whenever I could sleep and rest, I did. And in the meantime, I was just chugging vitamin C and whatever medication I could to keep me going. Halfway through the new job, I found out that I got another job that I had applied for. They had finally gotten back to me. And this job was much closer to home. Victoria's Secret was an hour away, and I loved the job. I actually kept it. I'm going to work it on the weekends. But it was, you know, quite taxing on my family and on me and on my car. So I had to go ahead and give that one up and go ahead and take this other position. So with that being said, I had to just let the planners just go. I literally had no time for planning. And then at the very end of all of this, I'm like, in Victoria's Secret, I'm about to start this other job. We had a little family reunion. So things have gotten crazy, and I have actually learned a really great lesson. So this video titled The Truth About My Planners is kind of my way of like sitting down and recapping and reevaluating my planner situation, because when things got busy, planning really went out the window. There was just no time for it. And so before, I hadn't been working and I had all this going on and I loved everything that I had and I was using it, but then the minute real world set in, for me anyways, this all kind of got out the window. So this is mostly everything. I also, in the middle of all this, had ordered one of the guided journals. Have not put that together, but I do want to get that going. Now with this new job, like I said, I'm closer to home. I'm home by 3. I have time, and my Saturdays are open at Victoria's Secret. I was working weekends and weekdays, and like there was just no time. So I'm hoping to kind of get back into this, and like I said, this video is me kind of reevaluating and going through and really being realistic about what I can do and what I actually need. So to start off, we have this password tracker, and when I was home, I loved having this in my desk. Before, I had it written on like a piece of paper and I took a picture of it. It was always on my phone. So what ended up happening is when I was out and about, I needed my passwords and I didn't have it. So, and this is not something I want to travel with, right? Because it's like very, like, it has all my information. So at home, this is great. But if I'm not home, this just kind of like became like I was more annoyed with myself that I wrote all my updated passwords in this little book and I didn't have it a picture of it on my phone. So I don't know what I want to do. I may just go ahead and write them all down on a piece of paper again, take a picture and have that on my phone, and then this will stay at my desk. All right, so this was my desk side kind of note taker, and I use this consistently when I was at home and at my computer. Now, I kind of want to redo this and take it to me. Oh, sorry. I want to redo this and take it with me to work, because I have been using this bigger notebook, and although I like it, I don't have a lot of room on my desk. So I'm thinking that I need to kind of redo this a little bit more professional, because I really do love the half sheets. Like they're small, it's compact, it works great. So I think I'm going to either get another one of these and leave this for at my desk at home, because I'm still going to be, now that I can, I'm going to be getting back into YouTube and Instagram and things like that. So I feel like I will be able to use this. And so I think I'm just going to get a whole new one and make one for work, because I really love this size, but this to me is not professional. It'd be very distracting at my desk. Also, I have to apologize. I usually have my phone hooked up to my computer so that I can see what it's looking like, but with everything that has happened, I had to split. My office became the guest room, so I had to split my 2 desks. So I am shooting this blind, and I'm hoping it's gonna come out okay. So if I'm not perfectly in frame, I apologize. I will get that sorted out later, but I really wanted to just get a video up because I feel like I haven't been here for so long. Okay, so this is the mini happy planner that I created, and I was just using it to see if I liked the mini happy planners versus the oh gosh, I'm just hitting a blank. There's minis. I want to say regular size. What? See how long it's been? I can't even remember the size of the happy planners. There's the classic. Oh my gosh. So I was using the mini to see if I like that better than the classic. Honestly, I didn't. I still don't like the size of it. It's just too small. But this is just too cute. So this is going to be one that I am just going to put to the side for now. I don't need it. And as sad as I am about that, I'll find another use for it. Now this originally was my, what was it? Oh, it was my, where's my, this originally, okay, so this was 2. This was originally my Bible study and my scripture study and my church one. But when I was doing interviews, I wanted something small and compact that I could take with me. And so I kind of took this and I kind of remade it into another notebook, but just something smaller. So now that I'm done with that, oh, see, that was the front of the, scripture, and church mini. So now that I'm done with interviews and things like this, I don't need this small size. So I'm going to convert it back to, I think, something that I take with me to church, and it's just going to be a notebook. I really liked how I had this design, this minimalist design. So I'm not quite sure, but I don't need it. I carried this in my bag for just like on the go, but now my on the go bag is literally my work bag. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I don't want to waste, you know, these graphics, and I think it's so cute. The one thing I did find very quickly is that I put these stickers as tabs, and they move around a lot in your bag. And so that was kind of frustrating. So I need to refigure that. But anyways, so this is going to go to the side. I will figure something out. Now this has pretty much been my ride or die this whole time. I have consistently used this classic. It is a notebook. It was the companion to my work happy planner. So this is what I've been taking with me to work. And I use it. And like I said, like I have to have a notebook with me at work. However, this size of this is just a little too big for my desk, but I still want to take this with me to work for like meetings. Like it's the perfect size. I love it. It's just my favorite. This is the only thing I don't love so much is it keeps getting stuck, like banging that. So I'm probably gonna have to remove that. But I really do love how I have this set up and I'm using it. So this is definitely going to stay. I'm just going to tweak it a little bit, remove a few things. But this needs to stay at my desk at work because, like I said, meetings and things that I've gone to, this has been a lifesaver. Okay, so this was the beauty that I could never bring. Even when I started Victoria's Secret, there was no sense of me bringing a planner like this. And I didn't get into it with my Victoria's Secret schedule because I just didn't have the time. But now that I have, so the other job that I have is more of an office job. I'm working web content coordinator. That's the position. So this is definitely something. Now I'm not sure if it's something that I want to take with me to work. I don't have a lot of room on my desk, so I'm going to play it out. But I did kind of plan it the other day when I had a moment. I was kind of putting in just a little bit of information like payday, and then I kind of did just a basic for this week, I definitely am going to be getting into this. So I think that this is going to kind of, I don't know. I want to take this with me to work, I guess is what I'm saying, so that I can keep a schedule of work things, because I do have projects and things due, and I absolutely am obsessed with this. I love the farmhouse. It's just so pretty and so classic. So definitely something I'm going to take with me to work, but it's like I'm in that weird stage where I don't want to be like unloading all my happy planners at my desk kind of thing. Like I just started, so I haven't like even decorated. I'm not even sure if it's the desk that I'm going to be permanently at. So I am holding off, but this is definitely, I'm going to get into this for this next week. Like I said, I don't really have I have projects, but they're not really like outlined yet. So I'm going to, I'll get a better sense this week what needs to be done, and so I can really utilize this. And then I think definitely down the road, I will be taking this with me to work. So I think this thing is so gorgeous, and I love it. I lost one of the charms. I didn't lose it. It came off in my bag, and I know that it's sitting in my bag. All right, honestly, I can't even, this was my old happy planner. So the one that I was like massively in this past couple of months, and I just took the cover from the farmhouse notebook and I put it on here because I took the black cover. So I have not gotten in this at all, and I'm really sad. So this was pretty much the last week that I was in this, and then afterwards nothing. We are already middle of October. Like, it makes me so sad, but things got so crazy. This was my like little dailies, which I'm going to be converting this for work. I'm going to make a work one because as a web content coordinator, I'm actually basically going through and cleaning house on the website that we're working on, and I got to get a checklist, and so I'm going to be converting this, and I'm going to be taking it with me to work, and I will have it inside of this that's what I'm going to be using. Or I'm going to make it smaller and put it inside of my half sheet. So anyways, I'm so sad that I haven't been getting into this, and you can kind of see the progression of I was hardcore decorating, and then soon it was just okay, just write it down. Okay, this is where we're at, really, and then I kind of stopped. So yeah, I think that right now, the way that my life is going, I'm going to need to just have one main classic happy planner, and it's probably going to be my work one. I think that's just going to have to be my everything. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that, but I think especially for me right now, I've got to simplify what's going on, and I don't have a lot of time at home to sit down and be this is what's going on. It's gonna have to travel with me at work, and I'm gonna have to put boys appointments and this, so that I can reflect on it, and then if I need to let my boss know I have an appointment, or so I'm gonna have to have one main planner, and I really think it's gonna be this one. And honestly, I have a couple months, so I have November to March of next year, really. So I just think that this is going to have to be my everything, not just work, but my whole life thing, because I just don't have the time. And this is what I mean when I put the truth about my happy planners. I do not have the time right now to have multiple happy planners. I've got to condense it. I've got to really slim down. So my work one is also going to be my main, write and die everything. Now, this is my kind of household one. Oh, that came off. I don't think it was attached. This one, I still want to get into. So it has my three main sections: my bills, my fitness, and my cleaning. So this one I still really want to utilize because I need to have somewhere for my bills. And my fitness, it's gone so non-existent. It's not even funny. I haven't even used this. I put September and not even touch it. But I do want to get into this. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. I want to get back into this. I think it's really important. My cleaning is definitely going to have to kind of change a little bit. And it's going to have to be more like a Saturday cleaning checklist. The dailies, but I am up, we leave, and then I get home at 3, and then it's like getting everything done. Between 3, really I only have a window between 3 and 5 for me to do things like the dailies, and then for me to do things like the bathroom. I mean, I guess it's still doable, so maybe I'll keep this, but I feel like this is something that's going to keep me sane, and I really want to keep it going. So this is definitely something I am still planning on using. I'm just going to update it today and get myself prepared for the upcoming week. All right, so this is what kind of took over when I had that scripture study mini happy planner, the black one. I actually ended up going a bigger size, and this is something else that I really want to get back into using because I feel like this is something I need to do. So with the upcoming week, now that things have settled, I've got a regular schedule, it's not all over the place, I am going to start exercising. So I'm going to start waking up and like running, because that's doable. Like before I had to wake up super early because I had an hour drive to work, but now I'm 5 minutes away from work. I just have to, be up, and I'm usually up by 6:30 anyway, so it's not going to hurt to wake up at 5:45, work out till like 6:15, shower 6:30. That's when I got up and got myself ready. So that is definitely a plan. And in all of that, I want to fit in some scripture study. So this is kind of what it was looking like. This was like the my August, kind of how I had it laid out, the books I was reading. Now, and I can't remember if I did a video on it, but this is kind of what it was looking like, and I really like this. So I want to get back into it and make sure that I am finding time for scripture study. Now, I don't think it'll be like in the morning. It may have to be like evening time alongside my hopefully guided journal that I'm going to get set up. So maybe this is like an evening thing that I do. So I'm definitely, I still have all the way till April of next year. I definitely want to use this and get into it. So this is a stain and a yes. Okay, before we get into social media, I just remembered these 3. So I had created this kind of traveler's notebook, bedside, traveler's notebook, happy planner, basically. It was for like bedside notes and things, and I was using it a lot. I want to redo this and keep it by my bed. I still have ideas, especially now that my schedule is better. I can kind of like re-engage into YouTube and Instagram, and yeah, so I want to get back into this, and maybe this will stay on my desk. I have my desk in my bedroom now. So anyways, that's that. This, it totally got put on the wayside. This was like my creative journaling, little cactus themed DIY. I created this cover kind of situation. I had journal, I had a place to be creative and like draw, and then I had my trackers. I really want to keep tracking, but I think I'm going to have to put this type of paper inside my guided journal, and it's going to have to go like that. So I may just pull this right out and put it inside of my guided journal, because I don't think I have the time to do a whole separate thing. So basically in the evenings, I want to do definitely my guided journal, just carve out some time for that, and then also my my scripture study. And I just don't think I have like additional time to be like super creative. So this is gonna have to go to the sorry, love you, but not happening anymore. All right, this is probably the one I'm the saddest about, and I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it incorporated in my life. But this is my mommy happy planner. And with school starting and everything, all the grand plans I had was sending my kids with notes and things like that went straight out the door because I started work also. And basically what I ended up doing was I got my son a phone because they walk home from school, and I started sending them little messages like from there. So this is definitely going to have to be something that I am not going to get into too much. The biggest thing that I'm disappointed about not using, and I have a video on this and everything, is this and the tracker that I have in the back for him. So I think that, oh, where is my tracker? Did I pull them? I had trackers back here. Wait, no, I just skipped it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up pulling this tracker sheet and putting it within my guided journal. And I may just have a little baby section in my guided journal that is kind of like the boys section. So I'm going to condense this and maybe just put, like, keep the pictures. I don't know. And I will do a video on me putting together that guided journal, because it's basically going to be the end of the evening kind of thing. So I want to keep these trackers in there because I think that's really, really important. But I just don't see myself stacking all these books and like all these happy planners and getting down to business. Like, it needs to be in one thing. So I'm going to be condensing it. So I think I'm just going to take a few of these things and like the pictures. So maybe like the section, the pictures, and the tracker, and put that within a section of my guided journal. So I'm super sad because this is so cute and I love it so much, but it's just too much to do, honestly, in the time that I have to do it. So if I can condense, I mean, I know it sounds funny, like I'm saying, oh, it's too much to just open this and, you know, but I need it all in one place, I guess, so that I'm consistently doing it. So it's so cute and I love it so much. Hopefully maybe like during the summer I'll be able to get more into it, because I really did want to kind of write things down, or like, you know, have a better system of kind of tracking them. But I think I'm just gonna, make a section in my guided journal and have that be. So this super cute, I love it so much, is gonna go over and be placed in my not right now pile. And then lastly, I mean, it's even dusty, is my social media happy planner. I created this and I had all the plans in the world for this. It's, you know, to keep me organized and with my upload schedule. I don't even know what that is, but again, it's one more thing. So I don't know when I would actually get into this. I think, to be honest, Saturday is going to be my filming day. So I need to figure out a way to get this into something else. Either, I don't really want to put it in my work planner necessarily. Maybe I need to go back to having a half sheet that just has this in there. And I had another one, I had of it online, and it's much smaller. And it had these sections, and that worked, and I think that maybe that's what I need to do. This is just too big. It's got too much going on that I'm not going to use. I need this. If YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or Etsy was my main ride and die, that's what I was doing, this would be crucial. But I think right now, with my life and the way that I've had things situated, I'm going to go ahead and condense this to a half sheet. I'm going to keep the rings. I'm going to keep my little marker tabs, but it's just going to be something smaller that sits on my desk that just holds this material right here, so that I can jot down ideas, I can keep track of things, but I don't need this, you know, I don't need that extra paper, I don't need this, to be honest. I'm going to focus on YouTube and Instagram, so I don't need all of this. If I wanted to somehow keep track of it, or like maybe on Saturdays, I could maybe half this, but I feel like I could fit it in here somewhere else. Like here I could put like my upload checklist, and then maybe I could just put, you know, respond to comments. But I mean, I do that anyway, just kind of like naturally when I'm checking my YouTube. Just like if I'm on a break or something, I check it, somebody's commented, I'll comment back. So it's not really something that I need to check off. It's something that kind of comes naturally. So as cute as this is, I just don't think it's too big, and I think I need to just condense. I wonder if this fits in a half sheet. I think this is too big for a half sheet, because this is so cute and I love it. Anyways, so that is kind of where I am right now. Again, this video is probably so stinking long. Things are not in frame. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get that all figured out. But again, I just wanted to kind of update. And so we've gone from, you know, a ton of happy planners to, I feel like I've condensed it down to really the necessities, the things that I absolutely need. And even as I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is still a lot. Like, well, I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going on in my life, but that's better than, you know, a multitude. So I think, you know, in the long run, like, this is going to stay at work. This one's going to be my ride and die. This is what I need, and it's going to stay on my desk for my fitness and things like this, Bible study, and then this half sheet, I don't know if I'm, like, I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm just going to keep this one at my desk, or I'm going to redo it, recover it, and take it with me to work, so that I have this just for notes, but this is stacked somewhere else for, like, meetings, or just kept in my bag. So anyways, I hope this video kind of, like, brought to light that, you know, sometimes we have a lot, and you can go a little ham with the happy planner, but, like, it's okay to, like, step back and reevaluate and, like, be honest with yourself. Like, I would rather package these and put them away somewhere nicely until later than just have them all out and, like, kind of stressing me out that I'm not using them, and just really just, like, focus. Like, that's, you know, be focused on my planning and be, you know, be realistic. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned. I will have, it'll probably be my guided journal, just basic setup video coming up next. And yeah, so I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.